1, 2. Hi everybody, welcome to BASSTURBO. This is DubTurbo's first of probably about 10 VSTis that'll be premium, low cost, and as another placeholder for DubTurbo's DAW, DubTurbo 4. That's probably still a good 6 to 8 months away. Sorry to make everybody wait, but we are trying to come correct to make sure that we give you guys a great product when we're ready. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue building out these VSTis. I'm very proud to announce that our free VST lineup, all 18 of them have been downloaded collectively just under, or just over now, maybe 50,000 times, which is very eye-opening for me. So there is a big need. Everybody already has a DAW, and while we build ours, I'm sitting on 4,000 beautiful sounds. I'm starting to get a little anxious and kind of really want to let them out and let you guys enjoy them. So I'm going to be focusing on making sample-based romplers and amazingly arranged, I guess, kits for you guys to romp out and make beats easily with what you use now and utilize our new sounds. So what I've done with this first one, I wanted to make it special, make sure we come correct. It's Mac, AU, Universal, both builds, and PC, VSTi, 32, and 64-bit separate installers. So you guys are good to go on all fronts. What I've done here is gone through our newest sounds and chosen about 100 or so of my favorite of the whole 4,000 of the sounds are the bass tones and 808 and 909s, and just messed with bass tones, low-end tones that I got local producer Fat Cap to make for me. So you'll see we run through 808s, 909s, bass kicks, stomps, subs, and then get a little creative with snare rolls, tom rolls, hi-hats, a couple instruments, at least the most important for these types of genres. And then the last kit here, you guys are going to love. It's basically all 10 octaves just filled with effects, voxes, risers, sirens, build-ups. You'll see when you guys go through this whole kit. I'm going to not go through too many of them so that you guys have a really cool exploration session when you go through the kits that first time. So what I've done here is laid this out in a way that makes sense. Don't mind the minimal design, a little bit of overly done graphics, but everything is easy to use and fun and fast to work with right out of the box. There isn't too much tweaking needed because the sounds have been processed so beautifully. I'm going to stop rambling here and just give you guys a quick preview where C2, C3, and C4 are typically where the bass tones sound best at. So what I've done is created a C2 preview, C3, and C4. On that very first kit, we have 10 drum sounds for about 30 or 40 of the kits, and then we move into other ethnics and sirens and sounds that complement the bass. So you'll preview the bass tone, and then I don't like that kit. Let's go to the next one. Click next, C2, 3, 4, and pads. Next one. Next one. All right, so you guys can really quickly preview stuff without constantly knocking on your MIDI keyboard, just as a little shortcut, if you will. And here we have our drop down where I've arranged my favorite. They're not really the best, they're just my favorite because I like the deep, grungy, hard, fat stuff. So for those that also like that stuff, the first 10 kits are that. What I've done here is created a quick beat out of that first kit and a quick bass tone. And all the drums are laid the same so that when I do this and change kits, everything will still be placed where it's supposed to be placed. Drums will sound like they should, bass tones will sound like they should. I've added a transpose here in case things just sound a little off, a little sharp or a little flat. You guys can move this up or down to get it to match perfectly with your other instruments or other arrangements. So let's go. I'm going to play this once and just kind of jog through. Actually, what I'll do first is jog through a few of the bass sounds and then jog through a few of the kits. Okay, I'm going to just go through a few of these instruments as well. All the drums are from, or most of them anyway, are from the DubTurbo 4 DAW as well. So total leaked sounds you guys are getting. what I'll do is just take these guys and put them under the bass tone so that you don't always have to work with one kit for everything, right? Separate whatever you want. So now what I'll do is have a second instance of Bass Turbo going where one's handling the bass, one's handling the beats, and I'll alternate these a little bit, and then I'll introduce a third instance and then a fourth instance. We'll see how we can push this to have cool arrangements and all the different sound types we've offered you guys. Let's go ahead and introduce a third instance, and what I'll do is take the bass layer, duplicate it. I'm going to go to the higher end of the octaves here, show you guys how quickly you can turn some of these bass tones into cool little blips that are popular in a lot of the dub and trap type tracks today. So I'm on another layer. We're going to go up to, it's a little too high, and I'm going to give this a legato. Give it a little reverb and a lot of glide. And now this will kind of torque the sound to prevent overlap and pitch from one note to the next that you press. So I'm going to actually record that. Let's see how this sounds. Don't mind the quantizing. Don't mind the fact that I didn't really lay this as perfectly as I should have. Just want to kind of go through the demo here. And now what I can do is just quickly go through this third sound and audition it to see how it sounds. Maybe fix up some of the reverb and glide so it matches a little better, volume-wise as well. And do is just get rid of some of the bass in that sound as well. Raise a little bit of the higher end stuff in it and give it a lot more reverb. What I'll do here is just copy these guys over, and all I really want to do is get rid of all of the highs, just to open the beat up. I think you guys get it. Legato, mono, poly. What else we can do is just quickly showcase some of these normal sounds. right, so what I'll do now is just add one more instance, and we're gonna make this one into the last kit that we offer you guys, which is, like I said, all 10 octaves are just filled. Risers, falls, voxes, you name it. Sweeteners. There's also a drum kit in here as well, just to make sure you guys are good.
Boom, 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 beam. All right then. Any sound test them, I go dead. All massive love in the weeds, set speed.
I'm going to pause this and just bring it back in when I have a proper setup of the risers and falls, and I'll explain how I did them. So what I've done is added that Vox effects layer and created a bunch of stuff in there that goes along with the beat. I just kind of arranged it into a little build-up, drop. It's not even really a build-up, drop. I just want to showcase as many of the sounds as possible. So I'm going to run through this once and then run through it again, and on the second half, just kind of change up the wub, the 24 and the 11 here to other things. But we got a pretty good combo here going. And after this, I'm going to leave it alone. You guys are free to explore. I encourage you to download it, try it out, and I think you'll agree that we've done a good job with this as our first lineup of the premium VSTis. Here we go.
Yeah man, we come to kill some. Any sound test them, I go dead. All ganja man, all soul boy, all massive love the weed, set speed. Yeah man, we come to kill some. Any sound test them, I go dead. All ganja man, all soul boy, all massive love in the weed, set speed.